Heyo everybody, Haku here with my live reaction for Tower of God chapter 567 or season 3 episode 150. Not gonna lie to you all, maybe it's from eating dinner or whatever, but I'm feeling a little tired tonight. Of course, recording all of these like at 9 o'clock or later every time. But yeah, either way, I'm excited. I just remembered like clicking onto the chapter. I always like run through. I know Dr. Bonehead like always like actually just goes through the previous chapter in his streams to just like, get a refresher. And I kind of do the same thing in my head where I'm like, okay, what happened last week? So I'm assuming, like I click onto the chapter here, we do say a room in the hotel, Bomb versus the Snakes. I figured that's what we were going to get here. And it's going to be really, really interesting because the Snakes grabbed Bomb last time, but the way that Tower of God goes, I'm like not really worried for him at all. I'm not sure how he gets out of it, but I don't ever particularly feel like Bomb himself is really in any danger. Um, so yeah, either way, let's just read, let's just see what happens. We'll talk about it as we go through, as always. We see the snakes bursting in the door like last time. They came from the bathroom. Then Bomb putting out his hands. It's too late, but getting grabbed and swarmed. And that's our little recap. Okay, title. Daughter of Snakes 1. Okay. So this is interesting. So Daughter of Snakes, presumably, I mean, if not referring to Laura, then the obvious one's Lilial. Yeah. So I was wondering when we were going to cut back to the Androssi and Lilial stuff, because it seemed like we had just kind of dropped that to see other stuff. But I like this. This means we might get some backstory there with what's going on with Laura and the Serpent Master. Sorry, I always want to call him Snake Charmer. Always, I have to like force myself to say Serpent Master because my brain is screaming Snake Charmer. So yeah, lots of interesting stuff we might get out of that. The battle between Androssi and Lily. Okay, we're jumping back to it literally right now. Okay. By the way, third-rate princess, I have a question for you. Don't even try to buy time. He just punches her. Oh, that's great. Just no talking. You sneaky bitch. I know you're trying to or buying time to recover. Did you think I wouldn't notice? What the hell? I really do want to ask you something. If you're so curious, you can get on your knees and ask me after this fight's over. Although I'm not sure whether I'll crush you or answer you. You're so impossible to talk to when Lilial's just dodging her Shinsu blasts. I'm genuinely curious. I want to know how the hell one of Zahard's princes came to like a mere Slayer candidate. I don't understand. You may be from a lowly family, but you're still a princess of Zahard. Why would you like someone like him? We were given the power to become the strongest beings in this tower. Enough chit-chat. Think of how hard you worked and how many other people you had to beat in order to become one of Zahard's princesses. Why would you fall for a guy like that and want to ruin your life? I said, shut up. And she's just still blitzing her with attacks. It's because he gave me grilled eel and rice. What? Grilled eel and rice? What does that have to do with anything? It was really... I thought you were a vegetarian in season 1. It was really good. Until then, I'd only eaten the raw flesh of my competitors. That was the first meal I'd enjoyed in my life. Food tastes better when I'm with him. How on earth could I let go of Bomb? Food tastes better when you're with him. You're willing to risk your position as one of Zahard's princesses over something so silly. I have no idea what you're talking about. That's why you're still a clueless kid. What? Stop hanging around me all the time and get out in the world. You need to meet more people and find a boyfriend. She is really telling Lilial to touch grass. I don't want to waste my time on pointless things like that. Good. She still hasn't noticed at all, thinks Lilial. Death is slowly approaching from behind her. Oh! Is this her... Oh, this is cool. Sick. Hold on. I'm gonna throw the panel up. I guess this is her anima creature then, because of course she's a Lopobia. We saw like the, I don't know, it was kind of more like a visualization it seemed like when she used her attack earlier when the, Serpent Master, I wanted to say Snake Charmer so bad, when it burst into the room before. So yeah, it's like actually it looks here more like a cougar, a mountain lion. Um, that's so interesting. So it's like an actual legit creature. Okay, that's so cool. I'm a princess from the Lopobia family. I answered your question. Now let me ask you something. I always have an animal or two working for me. All right, fine. What is it? Silly fool. She's buying me even more time. What's the connection between you and those snakes? When I first saw you together, the snakes were attacking you, but you couldn't possibly control them with your pathetic abilities. I'm not exactly sure either, but the snakes are male, so maybe they're just drawn to my beauty. If you keep talking nonsense like that, I'll beat your face to a pulp. Gee, gee, I'm so scared. Okay, I'll answer you. The snakes said they know my mother and that she was kidnapped by the Slayer candidate, or something. What? There must be some kind of big misunderstanding, but I'm not complaining. My mother couldn't possibly know those pathetic snakes. And just the stupid levels of arrogance that come out of Lilial. This might have something to do with the woman I kidnapped and brought here, and Androssi's thinking back to like Bomb legitimately admitting to it. Isn't that hilarious? Wait, could that be the woman that Bomb kidnapped? So like, yeah, this panel of Androssi is really, really cute as well. But yeah, her realizing, oh yeah, he did do that. The person the snake said was abducted, your mother. I think she really is here. The person the snake said was abducted, your mother. I think she really is here. For some reason, the first time I read that, it felt wrong. Don't be ridiculous. Do you have any idea who my mother is? She's one of the wives of the Lopobia family's leader, and the daughter of Commander Robanon. Okay, so Lilial does believe her to be Traumare's wife. But Bomb told me something earlier. He said he thinks the snakes appeared here because he kidnapped some woman and brought her to this hotel. I think her name was Laura. What? Isn't that your mother? What? I love the cat jumping up behind Androssi here. It's so cute. What? Are you serious? But why would he do that? Where is she? She just grabs Androssi's shirt. I don't know. He said she's in one of the hotel rooms, but only Bomb knows exactly where. By the way, you're getting a little too close for comfort. Take me to the Slayer candidate. What? You know where he is, don't you? Use your bong bong and take me to him. This is great. I actually like this. This is actually a really nice way for this fight to pan out, I think. The two of them like begrudgingly teaming up because Laura is important to the plot going on, because Lilial needs to figure out what's going on with Laura. I actually really like this turn of events. Hold on, just calm down. Let's be rational about this. Why should I? And then she grabs on, help you, and tosses Lilial as well. But it looks like she catches herself, and she comes back around for a kick. Okay, no, she's dodging Androssi's Shinsu Blast. My family's at stake. Aren't we supposed to help each other when family's concerned, even in battle? I hate to break it to you, but I never had a mom or dad, so I can't relate. Don't attack her. I need her bong bong. And she's sending a signal to her Shinheo, I suppose it is. It's weird calling something that isn't a fish a Shinheo. Or I mean, I guess frogs aren't fish, and we've seen plenty of frogs, but you get my point. Like, it's weird saying it about a mammal. I sent the snakes after the Slayer candidate. What? I sent them to look for Juvial Grace, and if I don't go stop them right now, he'll be in danger. Will you help me? What the hell is wrong with you? Laura, and we're cutting back to Bomb and the Snakes. This is a good chapter so far, and it doesn't even look like we're halfway through. This is really good. So all the snakes are collapsing in. They've got Bomb's arms. That's the name of the woman you're looking for, right? Laura. I know which room she's in. You'd better let me go if you want me to tell you. So they do actually have Bomb grabbed, but again, it's very hard to tell how strong the snakes actually are. Like, it's very hard to gauge, because I don't know, it just feels like Bomb, nothing matters with him anymore. I erased all tracks leading to her room using Shinsu. If you kill me now, it'll be even harder to find her. And they actually let him go. I would have thought the snakes would have thought that Traumare would give them Laura, because I thought that was the deal. So I would have thought they would say, who cares, Traumare is going to give us... Sorry, my eye itches really badly. I would have figured that the snakes would have been like, Traumare is giving us Laura anyway. Interesting. And they're all moving past him to something. Oh, no, they're forming up into the body like they did before. Laura, tell me where she is or I'll kill you. Okay, I'll tell you, but on one condition. I'd like to propose something to you. This is, again, an interesting turn of events. Bomb making a deal with the snakes. You want to propose something. That's right. I'll tell you where she is, but not until this light ball turns on. Why should I wait? Because we need to survive until the light turns on in order... Oh yeah, because the game is to survive the night. So he's saying wait until like the light balls are basically like the sun, essentially, in the floor. So he's saying just wait till the sun comes up, basically, and then... So then he continues, I won't tell you where she is unless you leave us alone until then. I can't trust you. Neither can I. So I'll add one more condition. What is it? I need to know why you're looking for that woman. Bomb's like, give me the lore. Give me the backstory. If you're looking for the wrong reasons, I'll never tell you where she is. And if I refuse, then she could be in danger. So I'll have to force you to tell me. I see. You've chosen death. Before I kill you, I'm going to find out where Laura is. I honestly kind of just wanted him to give Bomb the backstory. Physical attacks don't seem very effective against the snakes. The same goes for Shinsu attacks that use sword pressure. It's like he's become one with the Shinsu. He bounces off attacks like a snake swimming in water. Even reverse flow control wears off too soon to use against him. In that case, and it looks like he stops them for a moment, maybe? Because it seems like everything's starting to float. What if I fill this room with as much Shinsu as possible to increase the Shinsu density? That should slow down even the snakes since they're affected by Shinsu flow. This would have been harder outside, but it's definitely possible in a relatively enclosed space like this. You little. Then, once I've slowed down the snakes, I'll slash them with a physical attack. Okay. See? Smart. Interesting. And he busts out the Red Thrissa transformation, the tail. It worked. This kid is no ordinary regular. And then the Serpent Master makes another move. Making drill claws, he bunched up the snakes to use them as a weapon. Has he given up on trying to counter my unpredictable moves and speed and decided to focus on boosting his attack power? And he slams down where Bomb was, but of course he gets out of the way. The snakes are coming loose again. That's interesting, so we can compress them to attack and then decompress them to cause more damage and to, like, recoil them and such. That's really interesting, and they're all, like, slithering towards Bomb now. They're too close to avoid. I know what to do. And we see the horns start to form. Is he gonna go Burnt Chestnut to fight... Oh no, never mind. I was going to say, is he going to go Burnt Chestnut to fight the snakes? But no, he busts out the Red and Blue Thrissa. Red Thrissa and Blue Thrissa, level 3 transformation. I don't know if we've seen past level 1. I don't remember if the Blue Shield was level 1 or 2, but I'm pretty sure we just saw like level 1 tail with the Red Thrissa. But now we're seeing level 3. And it doesn't look like there's an actual name for it here. I tried this level of transformation before, I haven't tried this level of transformation before. It's pretty unstable, so I'm not sure how long it'll last, but I don't have any other choice. That looks dangerous. And then, I can't let you do that. Now. Blue Thrissa, Shinsu Barrier. And he creates a shield with it. And we see it looks like he's using the Thorn and the Blue War Wings. And then it looks like he's moving through the Shinsu barrier to slash into the snakes. Right at his left shoulder. This is my chance. He charges in again. I'll charge his, I'll charge at his left side, since that's where I wounded him. He leaps in and he's moving through the snakes again to attack. Oh? And he's able to, I mean, here's the thing. You might have, like, the blade at his throat, so to speak. Like, hold on. Again, I'm allowed to use a couple panels. I'll just throw it up here while I talk. You might have the, like, blade at his throat here, so to speak. But I feel like holding the blade at his throat and holding it at his ankle don't, like, there's no real difference here. Because he's just, like, a ball of snakes. So it's like, I'm not sure if this position is, like, any more threatening than just, like, a couple of the snakes are on the ground holding it down there at them. I'm not really sure if it makes an entirely huge difference. But either way. Now tell me, why did the family head make me kidnap that woman named Laura? Who is she? Why are you looking for her? And why should I tell you where she is? I want to know the truth. I'll tell you where she is after I hear what you have to say. And I just see that we're getting towards the end of the chapter, and I don't want to wait another week for this backstory. Man, a few minutes earlier, the hall where Bomb and Ren fought. Oh? Is this the Bong Bong coming in? And those two warp into where Ren's laying. Oh my god, what happened here? Is he dead? Who is that? I've never seen him before. The only people who should be here are Bomb and that ball of rice. Is that Ren? Wait, you mean the Slayer candidate defeated a ranker? That's impossible. Let's see if he's alive first and ask him. And of course we saw him twitching last time, so he is still there. Princess. And then Lilial jumps back and screams. Don't step on me. What the hell is that? Princess, it's nice to meet you. My name is Ren. I'm one of the Lopobia family's rankers. What? You're Ren? I heard about you from Princess Androssi. Why do you look like this? I know it's hard to believe, but the Slayer candidate beat me. But my body hasn't recovered, so I'm stuck in this form for the time being. What? The Slayer candidate beat him? I can't believe this. That guy defeated a ranker from the Zahard's family's royal guards. And then it ends. And of course, because he's kind of like been downplaying himself to Lilial, so she has no idea, even though she really probably should, since it seems like what happened at the nest is kind of public knowledge, at least somewhat. And also the fact that he beat Pan, the test ranker, is definitely public knowledge. But yeah, either way, that was fun. That was a really good chapter. I like the twist with what's happening with Lilial and Androssi. I really did want to see more of Lilial's, like, Shinheo animal companion friend. I wanted to see more of that. But I do really like the twist of how their side of the story is going. Who knows what this means for Dravi and Hema Slime and Kun and Rak, though. And again, like I've said from the start, it really doesn't benefit Tiara particularly to be fighting Yuri anyway. So it kind of feels like all of them could kind of put their differences aside and just be like, why don't we work together? I mean, there's nothing really that particularly keeps all of them from working together for the time being, at least. I mean, their end goals are different in that Tiara wants to take them back to the Pobedal, but other than that, really, there's not much reason for them not to just try to get Bomb out of here by working together at this stage of things. But what I'm most excited for, and what I think we'll probably get next week, if not at least within the next few chapters, it seems like, especially with Bomb holding the snake at Thrissa Point, that we will definitely be seeing the backstory pretty soon, within the next few chapters, if not next chapter. That's something that I'm excited for. I want to know why Laura's so important, why Lilial doesn't know what she doesn't know, and really importantly, what the deal is with the Serpent Master. Who is he, like, prior to being a bundle of snakes, or who is he other than being a bundle of snakes? That is something that interests me. But yeah, I suppose that is it for this week. I want to go ahead and end this off so that I can go ahead and get it posted for all of you. So either way, thank you so much for watching. Like if you did like the video, comment down there to tell me what you thought of this chapter, what you thought of my first thoughts and reaction and all that. Subscribe for more. Tower of God, much more on the channel. Follow on Twitter if you want. If you want a link to the Discord server, just ask and I can give you a link to it. Free and open for anyone. If you'd like to help support the channel, you can do it by dropping a super thanks down below or by becoming a patron or channel member. You can just hit join down below to become a channel member, and it's very much appreciated. Same with going to patreon.com/HakuofTheTubes. Any of that is very much appreciated, and you get a shout out here at the end. Huge thank you to patrons and members. Thank you to Chosen Regular Evan Hawley, Magical Girls FR Nono and Hua Ryun, Cherryton student David Langstaff, and Slayer candidate SG. Massive thank you to all of you. And thank you to all of you for watching. Thank you so much for being a part of the journey every week. So, yeah, either way, that's it for this week. Thank you so much, and I'll see you all next time.